Hello, welcome back to Monster Hunter World. We are continuing our playthrough here, and we're going to attempt the Hellish Fiend mission, but I, you know, I'm hesitant. We'll see how it plays out. What I did do was I got Kaiser Van Braces between episodes, and Dobermail I might have already had, but if not, I got that too. And then what I did was I set my decorations. Now I only had two miasma jewels, but I set them both. I figured greatly reduces is better than not at all. I left the KO jewel and I left the crisis jewel because that has bailed me out a couple times. So we'll stick with that for now. Let's go ahead and depart on our expedition. Well, before I do that, I do want to go to the old it doesn't let me go to the cantina, but I will go there on my own, and then we'll start the mission. Hopefully things will be okay. Alright, here we go. I pre-hunt, yes. Do a little chef's choice, get everything happy. And let's go here. I don't know if I restocked my items. It doesn't look like I did, so let's go ahead and do that right quick. That I definitely need those healing potions. That would have been really bad to start that without it. All right, let's talk with her. Post a new quest, and we are gonna go after the Hellish Fiend. Go that to one. We'll go with the central camp. Just I gotta find the where the Grimalkins are. We'll see how that turns out, and I gotta drink all the potions and all that good stuff. I don't think I have anything for Vaal Hazak. Looks like we already found them. Well, let's. All right, these guys are down here. So let's go. Are we actually? I can't tell the height. I'm hoping we're okay. Let's figure it out. Get the slinger. I already ate. We do have potions we have to drink. Now I have to remember the null berries, what I need if things get particularly nasty. All right, let's go ahead and hop down. Hopefully things go okay here. Looks like we were pretty close to the what you call it. I do need mushrooms, so I should probably loot these, even though it's not quite where we need it to be. I'll go out of my way. All right, these guys are up here. I can loot another mushroom from back here. Gives me 4 out of 8. Hopefully that'll be okay. All right, now it's time to track Vaal Hazak. He's probably down deeper into the hole. I'm guessing he's where that pool of water was. All right. Where'd he go? Is he here? Did he like teleport away or something? Like what happened to him? No, it's still tracking him. It stopped for a little bit, but now it's doing it again. All right, we crawl through the little hole. I probably need to take my potions. I would imagine we're gonna run up on the boss pretty soon. Okay, let's eat this next. There is a berry. You need the flora as well. So one more thing and a couple more mushrooms, and we should be good to go. All right, this is the area I thought we needed to be in. This does seem to be the case. He's over here somewhere. Is there a cutscene or something? Where's he at? I am tracking him, am I not? Where the heck is he? I don't want to waste my potions. Imagine he's somewhere over here. Can't go that way. Maybe he's back this way? Ah. It is having us go in this direction. No berries. Handy, given that we're going to need it for him. Alright, here it is. The big pile of corpses and bits and pieces. So is he this? I assume he's the source of the effluvium. Alright, they're creeping towards me. I'm assuming some big skeleton dragon thing's gonna pop out. There it is. Standing up. I like how we just like dumbfounded look at it. So my understanding is you need to stay away from the front of him and just stay on the sides of him as much as possible. I don't know how accurate that is, but we're gonna try and see what happens. Was he just taking all their power? Juicing himself up. Alright. We have a hammer, so headshots seem to be the name of the game for the most part. I think his mid-body is a little bit weak. I think he's weak to fire and dragon attacks, maybe? I don't know. Alright, come on. Alright, getting a couple good hits off here. He's standing up. That's not good. Alright, so he's not a fan. Okay, he did the charge attack, which we know is something he does. We have to dodge out of the way. Try to grapple him. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, let's put the mantle on. We're probably going to need that. Drink a mega potion. Try to get our health back. Grapple is probably not the best for this, because I think they are immune to traps, these elder dragons. Alright, let's hit this and see if we can blind him, maybe? Nope. Alright, we'll hit his leg. I feel like the grapple attack is going to be what we got to do as much as possible. Alright, let's roll away if we can. Alright, effluvium is being a pain. Alright, we'll try to hit him in the leg, soften it up a little bit. That's the beam attack that we need to avoid. Alright, this seems to be when we can do some damage to him. There we go. Nice good hits. Whiffed on that last hit, unfortunately. Alright, we got some Vaal Hazak membrane. There we go. Got him back. Alright, can we grapple this man? Let's try to get in his midsection. Alright, let's jump out of the way. We did not quite make it. Alright, is he softened? He appears to be. Grapple his head. That weakens his head out a little bit. Alright, Effluvium has got us. Let's see if we can nullberry it. And we need a Mega Potion. Alright, we dodged out of the way. There he goes with the charge. Let's see if we grapple his side. Hit him a little bit. He did knock us, which is unfortunate. Let's see if we can get a heal off real quick. Alright, let's move out of the way. Alright, let's try to hit his legs a little bit. Alright, I think he's going for an attack, maybe? Alright, we broke something. Did we knock him down? We did. Alright, let's hit his head. It's softened, and we could get another break off. If we're lucky. There we go. Couple nice hits there. Alright, he is paralyzed. And that's immediately following another attack. We just broke several more parts. Alright, we flash flied him. We're almost dead. Alright, he's gonna bounce us up. I think that was the effluvium. Alright, we're gonna have to track him out of here. Check the tainted flesh real quick. I don't know what to... Oh, we gotta get that nullberry off. So when we start losing health like that, we gotta nullberry, like, immediately. Alright, that health will come back. I need to preserve my potions. At least I think that health will come back. He is right outside that door, though. I guess let's use these smaller potions. We do have the Mega Potion, too. Are we due for a Vitality Mantle anytime soon? We are not. Alright, we're going to be on our own here. He's got to be pretty wounded, I would imagine. Roll out of the way. Oh, let's get out. 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 Is he not using his ability? I thought for sure that's what he was charging up for. Otherwise, I would have moved. Alright. He's doing nothing here. Let's hit him. Alright, let's roll. Bash him a couple times. Maybe we can knock him down. There we go. We stunned him. Grappled his face. Hit him with the special attack. Didn't seem to do much of anything, unfortunately. Alright, he did put down a thing over here. Let's get a couple good hits off on him. There we go, 307. That's really good. Right, hit him a couple more times. Nice bash there. Got the dragon pot off of him. Didn't quite get that hit. That's okay. But he dropped a piece of material. All right, let him charge. That's fine. Oh, we got an extra max potion. Let's try to grapple him. That did not work out in our favor. Grapple his face. Get a couple hits off. There we go. Did we knock him down? No. We did stun him. See if we could hit him a couple times. Alright, we took a big hit there. I did not expect to take that big of a hit. Alright, max potion back to full health. He's limping away. Alright, well let's, can we not follow him? No, apparently not. I guess we could refill our nullberry. Not that there was that much. Get some more herbs. When you do manage to hit him, he does go down really quick. All right, we're gonna charge up and give him a good hit or two on the head. If we could break his head, that would be ideal. Try to grapple him. There we go. Get a good hit off. All right, we got some material here. Flash fly, blind him. Oh, we managed to hit his head. Right, let's grapple his body. Alright, so pretty much we just need to keep dodging him until he does like a big breathe attack. And then we take advantage of the ability to hit him. Couple good hits here, maybe enough to knock him down. Or just kill him outright, that works too. I don't know if we broke his head. We broke several materials, but it actually was a lot easier than I had anticipated it. So I don't know if the miasma reduction made that big of a difference, but aside from that one time of getting hit pretty hard, this was actually pretty straightforward, and I hit him really hard. So thinking this all went really well. Well, we'll see what the next mission is. I'm sure it'll be an even tougher dragon that I probably have to prepare a little more for, and maybe farm a little Vaal Hazak to be able to get it done. But he seemed easy enough. I hope it's always that easy. That would be ideal. We didn't get enough mushrooms, so we'll have to finish that later on. Alright, so we got scales, we got a membrane, which is rare. A wing, a high commendation, which we need for some stuff. Some elder dragon bones, which is valuable. And we didn't get any crystals or anything, but that's okay. Alright, new cutscene added gallery, which means we can move on. Now, can we make better weapons yet? Or is it after the next dragon that we can make better weapons? Look through some of this stuff. Alright. Alright. Bounty complete. New research available. That's Vaal Hazak. That's what's pending. Alright, let's click this. We can do mining outcrops because there's several. I just want to look at the equipment tree real quick and just see if anything else got opened up as a result of this quest being complete. No exclamation point on that person. Try and upgrade one of our hammers and see. Nope. Still under development here. We still don't know what these are. So, looks like we still got our work cut out for us here. This has a dragon. Oh yeah, we haven't even discovered these pieces yet. Alright, well, apparently we still got a little ways to go. Let's go to the trade yard. I think it's down there. The guy we got to talk to. Maybe not. Wait, is he up top? Never mind, he's up at a canteen. Alright, let's go talk to her. Land of Convergence. That's the next one. So that is, I think, the last quest of the main campaign, and the other ones become optional. After that, we gain a higher hunter rank. So I think in the next episode, I will go ahead and try to fight that one. I might do a little research ahead of time and just see what I need to prepare for it and do any grinding in between episodes of gathering just gear or whatever I need. But yeah, overall, I think this went really well. Pretty smooth. I did not anticipate it being as easy as it was. One of my friends told me that it was he was kind of a pain, but it did not appear to be that way. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next episode where we do Land of Convergence, or at least attempt it. Thanks for watching.